Hey everyone, it's me. I'm back. Yeah, I know I wanted to make more in the future, but things are happening here, and I gotta move out and everything in the future, which is good. But I'm not here for that. I'm here to show you I got even more comics. I got more yesterday and over the few days too. So temporary. Here's the ones without the covers. You know what I'm talking about, the cardboards. So what I picked up without the covers, back covers to hold these things, is the Adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix, issue number 1 and number 3. I couldn't find number 2 anywhere, which sucks, but I'll find it eventually. Can't wait to read them, not gonna lie. Love Cyclops. My favorite X-Men. And then, another X-Men Annual Note Part 3, Kings of Pain. The Uncanny X-Men this is part 3, so number 3 for this one. And Marvel Boy number 6. Never heard of Marvel Boy till, this comic. But he's a pretty old character, so I might look him up in the future. And then, everyone likes Spidey, right? Well, here's an double-sided issue of The Amazing Spider-Man, number 388. Triumph and Tragedy. Life Theft, the final chapter. Triumph and Tragedy. Looked interesting. Been meaning to read some old school Spidey. Well, old school as in 90s. And it comes with nice, cool embalming on the side, too. Which is pretty cool. And then, names 3D. Such as gimmick covers in the 90s. Now, since that's over, and I got is a book. I also got Skrulls Must Die, the complete Skrull Kill Crew. Here's the interesting. I wanted to read this, and this was also during the era when Marvel in the 90s was trying to be edgy, and this is what their at the time edge factor in the 90s. You gotta remember, 90s. It was an interesting time. I'll show you what I mean. I won't show the front cover of the first one because you know how YouTube is with certain covers with certain violence. So here's number 2 instead. Right here is when I'm talking about Marvel Edge being the thing, and then here's the cover with Captain A and all that. It's an interesting read so far of what I've read of half of issue 1. I'll read the rest, but as you can I got a lot of reading to do with the library books. And the other book, when I do open this, I'm going to put a big, huge warning. It's another golden age of the young allies of Marvel Masterworks. And the same thing with the same embalming like I have with Spider-Man. Reason why I have to put will put a warning on it when I open it is because the caricatures on the back, I won't show the back, really, really dated. And I hope this actually has a warning on the one page 2 of the depictions of blacks, natives, which is me, and Asians. Really, really bad. And got it for history. It's part of Golden Age. And don't like the art is not good. I don't stand by it at all. It's not good. Very racist. Such as the time, sadly, during World War II. But that's neither here or there. That's in the future, or I might not open it on camera. I'll think about it. But now, on to the actual comics with the cardboard on the back. So the first one I'm currently reading at the moment is Monsters on the Prowl. Here comes Gondola, the Living Pharaoh. So far enjoying it. I'm on page 2. Right here. Page 3 actually, not 2. Pretty cool artwork. There's Gondola right there. Old ads right there. And then here's the cover. Monsters on the Prowl. I like that cover art. And I'm trying to get more. So this is issue 12. I got, as you can tell, severe comic roll, but I'll fix it eventually down the road some point, or might not because of how fragile the cover is now these days. for this when I bought, but I don't care. I've been meaning to read some monster comics, and this one cost me only $3, which is understandable. Cover is not the greatest, but it's in better shape than the other one that was nigh unopenable. Basically, can't read it. Is one it's there just to look at the cover. So I got the one that was open, easy to read and open. And then here's more. I got a lot too. Like, look at this. I got a ton of comics, and I also got games. Now, new PS4 games. I'll show that later. So here's what I got is more Fantastic True Believers. Fantastic Four versus Thing. Hulk versus the Thing. Enough said. Fantastic Four, the appearance of Puppet Master. Fantastic Four, the first appearance of the Skrulls. And the Skrulls that we know, I believe. And then the one that we all know in Marvel 3, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the Super Skrull, the first appearance in this one. Can't wait to read that. And then here's more. Then what I got just today was Fantastic Four Claw. Not brand Ech. The only recent one that would probably only be printed. Not bad. And then, which one's this one? Captain Marvel. Classic Captain Marvel. Of the Marvel of the Kree. And another Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos. Triumph at Treblinka. Howlers. The Howlers Prisoners of War. And guess who's with them? Happy Sam Sawyer. Don't know who that is, so I will be reading that at some point in the future. And now I own probably now the oldest comic in my collection right now is 1959, and I'll show you in this 3-1. I got Dead of Night Scarecrow, his first appearance. Love that. Can't wait to read that with the other monster. Journey into Mystery, issue 3. Let you read, if you can read that. I don't know, but I'll read it. Don't worry, I'll take these out and all that so you can see much better. Finally found one. The Frankenstein's Monster comic run, issue 11. The affordable one for $5. And then here's the oldest one, Marvel Before Marvel. Girls in Love Romance, 1959, and it's issue 83. I can't wait. When I read a bit, cheesy, very cheesy. We're almost done now. That second one, Giant Size Chillers, #1. She-Hulk #50, 1993. What I got today, X-Men Marvel Milestone Edition, X-Men #1 reprint of 1963. What year? I don't know when they printed these lines. The two prints of the Fantastic Four #371. I ended up getting the both of them, second print and the white one. The white one was horrible. You can barely see him. It's supposed to be Human Torch. Doesn't look like it. Especially this one, you can't even see him. But I got both now, so. And then Marvel Collector's Item #7. Marvel Collector's Item #8. Giant Size Superstars featuring Fantastic Four, Hulk versus the Thing, Giant Size Man-Thing #4. Almost own this whole run, and this is the first appearance of Howard the Duck. And the regular Defenders number 43 and the Defenders number 45. Couldn't find 44, which it happens when the comic, try to go find for some comics. What's your favorite guys' comic? I'll show you mine here in a bit if I have enough time with the recording. Here's more. Night Mask number 2. Human Fly number 3. Human Fly number 5. The Human Fly number 8. Number 11. Number 14. Number 15. And number 18. And that's it for the Human Fly at the moment. Marvel Collector's Item Classic number 15. And new one I got today is Nick Fury versus Shield. Pretty cool looking, actually. And then the last bit is Captain America number 116. Captain America 118 with the Falcon. That's what he looked like back then. King Size Special, the Hulk number 2 with the leader, featuring the leader, and King Size Special, the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk number 3. Pretty cool. And that's all that's the Comic Silence I wanted to. Oh, and finally, Alpha Flight number 1. Finally. Now I own number 1 of my favorite superhero team. And now I think I have just enough time to show my favorite comic book run that they have. And my favorite comic book run, as you can tell, is the classic Not Brand F. Here's number 3. I own number 2 somewhere in my crate full of comics back there, and it's getting big. But eventually I'll show all the ones I currently own of my favorite run. And in the next video will be the video games. Till then, so on Saturn out. Until then, peace, fellow Saturniers.